I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play.
What up, Lilac? And it's your girl. I'm back. I'm back. It's the weekend. We're gonna get a little bit messy. We're just gonna run through these YouTube and TikTok streets and see what's going on, what everybody got going on in their life. So drink, grab your drink, and this is a customized cup that's done by yours truly. So get at me if you need one. But we're gonna run through these YouTube streets and we're just gonna get a little messy. We're gonna do some what you call it? Not even story time. We're just gonna get messy. We're just gonna see what's going on, what's been going on in these streets. So with no further ado, we're gonna just see what's going on. We're gonna do a little reaction on. This is crazy. She went to jail along with her boyfriend for killing someone. Woo, child. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. But we're going to get a little messy tonight. It's the weekend. We turning up. We just going to get up in everybody business. Everybody business, right? All right. So let's toast, have a drink. Mm. I'm sipping on my XXL wine. So with further ado, let's get a little messy. Let's see what's going on in these YouTube and TikTok streets. All right, guys. So let's get a little messy. Let's see. Let me bring that back.
My nephew to school. Say he's gonna give you these.
We don't need to get no copyrights.
We were kind of rocky at towards the end of our relationship. Well, towards the end of this situation, we was kind of rocky. I kept asking God, like, send me away from this man. You know what I'm saying? Get me away from him. Do anything that you have to do to get me away from this man. Like, I don't want to be here no more. I just didn't know how to leave. Like, y'all, I was freshly 21 years old, didn't know how to move, didn't know which way to go. Like, please just get me away from this man. And that's why you got to be careful of what you ask God for, because he's going to give you exactly that. Exactly what you say, he's going to give you exactly what you want, okay? So, y'all, December 7th, 20...
Wait, let me stop it right there. I just want to say everything that she just said is correct. Be careful for what you ask for, because God hears everything. And sometimes he might not make it happen when you want it to happen, but you just never know when it's gonna happen. So you definitely have to be careful for what you ask for. So I just want to stop and say that. Let's go.
21 is when my life did a whole 180. It didn't do a 360 because, baby, I'm not the same. So, I was taking my nephew to school one day. It was like at 5 o'clock in the morning. I think he had to be there like 6 something. Taking him to school. I dropped him off at school, y'all. I'm on the way back home. On the way back home, and I see an undercover police car pulling me over. In the back of my mind, I'm like, why is they pulling me over? What did I do? So they pulled me over. He's asking me for my license registration. I give it to him, and I told him, hey, what was the reason why you pulled me over? He was like, oh, because you didn't use your turning signal when you switched lanes. The gag is, I never switched onto another lane. So what are you talking about? But hey, I'm clean. So do what you gotta do. So on my ID is my mama address. It's gonna always be my mama address. So he was like, do you still live here? I said, no, I live at such and such. He said, what apartment? That right there, I should have known. How the hell you know these apartments? But hey, to each his own. I don't know. I told him my apartment number. Why would I do that? I just did it. I don't know why I did it. I just did it. So y'all, if y'all know whenever y'all get pulled over that the police, they get back into the car with all your information and type up your ticket on the computer, he never did that. He sat on the side of his car on the phone talking to somebody that I don't know who he was talking to. So that should have raised a red flag. It did raise a red flag, but in the end, I'm still like, I don't know what's going on. So 15, 20 minutes later, y'all, he was like, you good to go. I was like, okay, like, why it took so long for you to tell me I'm good to go? But I don't know, y'all. I'm still in the blind right now. So I'm on the way home, y'all. As soon as I'm pulling into my apartment complex, I see two black Tahoes. They look like police cars coming out. Like, they coming out fast, too. I said, what's going on? You know, what's the tea? And if anybody knows me, they know whenever you go towards my apartment complex and you go towards my apartment, once you get inside there, you go straight down this road, you could see my apartment. You could see where I stayed at. So while I'm coming down the road, I see they got this whole apartment complex that look like mine surrounded. I said, in the back of my mind, I said, what if they at my house? Why would I say that whole time back there at my house? So I'm just itching up close and close and close. I said, ooh, they at my house. What is going on? What the fuck I done did? I ain't did shit. My job, my ex, he's in the house. So he's the only one that's there. I'm still in the blind, y'all. Still don't know what's going on.
All right. I'm going to stop it one more time. If it was me, and I see that, and I know I didn't do nothing wrong, I don't think I would have pulled up, especially like she said, her ex. I don't know. She didn't ever say whether they were still together at the beginning of the story, and they ex now. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I guess find out. But you knowing that he's there, and I'm quite sure you kind of know the type of lifestyle he probably was living and things like that. I'm sure you had some type of idea, whatever. So I think I would have just turned back around or try to pull out. I don't think I would have went, even though it's yours, but I would have found out from a distance, like what's going on. But let's continue.
So I parked like away from my house, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, I already know they see me pull up. They already know I'm going home. I done told these folks whoever pulled me over that I'm going home.
Okay, so I give it a benefit of doubt. She was thinking what I was thinking. Okay, let's go.
So I pulled off to the side and I'm texting him. I'm blowing up his phone. I'm like, bro, don't come outside. The police surround the house. Do not come outside. He not replying. So I'm blowing the phone up, y'all. When I tell you I'm calling, blowing up, he's not answering the phone. I said, something's up. I think they here for him. So I'm seeing people come out my house. I said, oh, I gotta get out this car. They're coming out my house. Like, I locked the door before I left. These motherfuckers is coming out my house. So I get out the car, y'all. I'm so scared. Even though I'm clean, I'm so scared, y'all. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to expect. I said, hey, y'all at my house. He said, are you Kayla Hammonds? I said, yes. He said, okay, well, we done took such and such. He said my ex name. We done took him to jail. I said, what? I said, what y'all took him to jail for? Like, what is going on? Like, I'm so, at this very moment, y'all, I am so confused as to what the fuck is going on. Like, there's no way that this is happening to me right now. Like, what? Can somebody please give me some more information? So he was like, the investigator will come to talk to you. The investigator? What is being investigated? Please, let me know, please. Baby, yeah, I'm on my knees, begging God, please, to listen. I need to know what's going on. I don't know, y'all, for real. So, boom, I called his mama. I said, hey, look, you need to get to my house right now because they done took your son to jail. I don't know what they took him to jail for. She screamed on the phone. I'm like, hey, bro, you just need to get here. Like, I don't know what to tell you. She was like, okay, I'm on my way. So then I called my homegirl because I needed a friend. I needed a friend at this very moment because shit is going left right now. I don't know what's going on. I called my homegirl, please come down here and help me. Like, please, I just need somebody who is my actual friend to be here. Because, you know, you can't really trust niggas' family. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust their family. So,
that's true.
Boom. In the mix, I did all of that. The investigator came and talked to me. He was like, hey, you Kayla Hammonds? I said, yes. He said, come and sit in my car with me. Why you want me to sit in your car with me? What's going on? So, we get in the car. He was like, Kayla, you really don't know what's going on? Baby, do it look like I know what the fuck going on, bitch? I'm sitting here crying. I'm crying. I'm weak in the knees. What is going on? He said, okay, I'm going to ask you a few questions and then I'm going to let you know what's going on. Why do you have to ask me a few questions and not tell me what's going on? So he's asking me questions like, how are you in your ex-relationship? How long y'all been together? I'm telling him we good. It's like any other relationship, which is not, but that's what I told him. And he was like, okay, you know, like, has he been off? Has he been? I'm like, nah, he ain't been off. Like, he been fine to me. He was like, okay, well, we've been watching y'all for 3 months, so I'm finna tell you why we just took him to jail. I said, y'all been watching us for 3 months. 3 months? For real? Wow, that's crazy. Didn't even know. But hey, that's why they investigators, because bitch, they be real undercovers. So he was like, okay, well, since you don't know anything, I'm going to tell you, we took your ex in for an unaliving charge. I almost broke that man's door off the hinges. I'm telling him, let me out.
What? What in the hell? This is the scary thing that I hate with us. I mean, not even with us. I guess some of us. I'm not gonna say females because it can go both ways. But what I hate the most is sometimes we get involved with the wrong person, and we don't get to know them, get to know like their backgrounds, like like what they doing. Because something like this, I mean, it's not like it's gonna be out in the open. Like he gonna be like, oh, I killed somebody. Oh, let me take that back for YouTube, GTA, unalive somebody in GTA, unalive somebody, GTA. So it's not like that. It's not like you would, like the person gonna come out and tell you that. But if you get the kind of like, that's why sometimes it's good to know like the type of people that they hang around and things like that. And that'll kind of give you a little sense of something. Because you could be like, because like their friends is always going to be that one or two that sticks out like a sore thumb. And you be like, well, damn. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be that one. So, I don't know. That's why you just have to, take your time and just ease into your relationships. Let's go. Let's continue.
Out. Let me out of this car right now. Please let me out of this car because I cannot breathe right now. Like I'm crying. I am like can't even breathe. I said, please let me out of this car. Like, please. Like, he was like, just wait. No, I am not waiting for nothing that you're saying. After that, I don't even care. At this very moment, let me out this car before I break the door off the hinges. And that's when his mama was pulling up. And she was like, Kettle, what's going on? I said, they done took him to jail for unaliving somebody. She said, what? She started weak in the knees, crying. I'm like, man, look. Man, it's fucked up right here. This shit fucked up. Because in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm really laying next to a man that did this for real. And I didn't know that he was.
And he ain't said nothing to her, like nothing. Alright, you listening?
This type of person. Or, what?
That's what I'm trying to say. He's not going to say nothing. He's not going to tell her because he going to think if I tell her, can I trust her not to go back and tell on me, or she might be scared of me, thinking I might do something to her or whatever. So, of course, she's not going to go back and tell. But let's continue.
What the situation may be, but I honestly was in the blind. I said, there's no way that he did this. Like, there's just no way. I'm like, I need more information because I just don't fucking know. So me and his mama really just sitting and waiting for them to come out my house, like waiting on us to go back in there and see if we can get a little bit more information because we don't know because the investigator, he just told me what his charges was. He didn't tell me like how we know, what we know. We don't know nothing. Like everybody right now is in the blind. Everybody on the outside is in the blind. We don't know anything. So boom, they come out the house, and they was like, Miss Hammond, you would come up in the house and we could talk to you. So come on. Get in my business.
Wait a minute. She went to jail too? I thought she just said he went to jail. Okay.
So I just want to start out saying I'm not bashing anyone. I'm not doing anything out of the ordinary in this story time. As you can see, I'm replying to this comment because this is my friend who was there for me, who pulled up on me, and has been there for me through that whole entire situation. So she is my witness that none of the things that I'm saying right now is a lie, baby. This is all the truth. So I left off at that we were waiting on them to say come back in the house. So eventually it took them a good time. I told you this happened early in the morning. It took them probably in the afternoon for us to go back in the house. So he was like,
Sorry, I'm smacking in your ear. I'm eating.
So y'all, I came in the house and I'm just seeing my place kind of ramsack. I'm like, baby, if you looked in my house, you would see like you there was nowhere to hide things in my apartment that I had. Nowhere. So why would y'all ransack my house like that? But I understand, I get it. So he was showing me the list. He was like, this is what we found in the apartment. This is what we're taking. Yada, yada, yada. I'm like, okay, cool. I said, what about the money? That's what I need to know about. I don't care about nothing else. What about the money? So he was like, okay, well, I'm going to call you tomorrow and I'm going to get you to come down to the headquarters and we're going to talk about getting your money back. It was a setup. So my friend was like, pack your bag, you coming to stay at my house. I don't want you to be here all alone because I literally had nobody. Like, I did not want to stay in that house. They already busted all down. I can't do it. So the next day, which would be December the 8th, y'all, the man called me like he said he was. He said, hey, Miss Hammonds, I'm just calling you in regards to your money. Could you come down to the headquarters and we can talk about this? In my mind, I've never been through anything like this. So I'm like, hell yeah, I'm finna go down there and get my money back. But really, it don't work that way. So in the headquarters, I met him there early in the morning, December 8th. And all I remember is we just keep going back through each door. We went through like 6 doors. I'm like, is this man gonna take me to jail? But then again, it's like, I think he can't take me to jail because we at the headquarters. But what if they in the back finna pick me up? Baby, I was just thinking everything. Until we got to the last door, y'all. We got to the last door. We went through that door. And he passed by a room and went in it. And as soon as he passed by it, it says interrogation room. He hit the record button when we went in there. I said, oh yeah, it's finna go down. So I don't know about anybody else, but I know where we from. Look. They give you a little paper. On the top of the paper, it says your Miranda rights. And then on the bottom of the paper, it says, I am willing to make a statement, answer questions. I do not want a lawyer at this time. I understand and know what I am doing. No promises or threats have been made to me, and no pressure of any kind has been used against me. So, of course, you have to sign by your Miranda rights, making sure that, at the top. But you see that X at the bottom? I said, I don't have to sign this, do I? He said, no. I said, well, I'm not. He said, okay, thank you. You have a nice day. You finna take me to jail, ain't it? I know. And y'all, I kid you not. It says beginning time of interview, 10:24. Ending time of interview, 10:24. I played no games to keep me out of here. Like, stop playing with me. So, boom. I went home to my homegirl. I'm telling her, like, girl, I think I'm finna go to jail. Like, this is just weird. Like, we didn't talk about anything. Like, nothing. So, y'all, the next day, December 9th, y'all, this happened within a span of 3 days. Okay, 3 days. So, y'all, this man called me and said, hey, Miss Hammonds, I just want to let you know, we got a warrant out for your arrest. I said, what? I literally dropped down to my knees and I said, this cannot be real right now. Like, why are you sending me to jail? He said, all the drugs in your home we are going to charge you with. I said, what? Really? Like, that's what we do?
We had drugs in the house too? I thought it was just a murder and some money. Oh shit.
Okay.
That's the same thing I was thinking. But when she said, remember, if y'all go back, she said they show her a list of the stuff that they removed. She never told us what it was. Only thing that we do know so far, she just told us it was drug, but remember she said it was money. So that means they probably tied her money into the drug money. Okay, let's go.
Cool. So y'all, my homegirl is my witness right here. Like I was finna pass out. Like I could not breathe. Like this is somebody who never went to jail in their life. Like what is going on right now? There's no way that they got a warrant out for my arrest. Like, as you see, like I really got to turn myself into jail for real. So I'm calling all his homeboys. I'm like, look, they telling me that I gotta go to jail. Like y'all need to help me because I'm not gonna pay for shit. Like I'm not paying for no bond. I'm not doing none of that. Like y'all is finna help me out because I didn't put myself in this situation. Y'all motherfuckers gonna help me. And they was like, okay, Kelly, we got you, you know, because they know a bondsman down where we from. So they was like, we're going to look up your charges and stuff like that. Boom, looked up my charges. They charged me for PWID. And if you know what PWID is, then you know. Possession with intent to distribute. It was either more or less than 10 pounds. I don't know. Something like that. But yeah, some bullshit. I'm like, y'all really think I'm trying to distribute this shit? Like, do I look like that? Yeah, come on. Like, I'm just a girl. So boom, they was telling me to turn yourself in early in the morning, like at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, so that you can get the first court date and you can be the first one in court and then you can go home so you ain't got to be sitting for days and days and days and stuff like that. So boom, me and my homegirl, she took me down there. We was crying in the parking lot. We was just like, I cannot believe, like, I gotta turn myself in. Like, I'm really going to jail, for real. Like, this don't even feel real. Like, are you serious? But it's like, I was messing around with this man, so, you know, let's just get this over with so I can put all this behind me. So, boom, y'all, I went in jail, turned myself in real early in the morning. The cops talking about, you know, these some serious charges. I'm like, please, not right now. But please don't tell me that right now. Like, I can't handle this right now. Leave me alone. Like, I know what I'm here for. Please leave me alone. So, you ain't got nothing on your rap sheet. I'm just giving you a PR bond so you can go home. Thank the Lord. Thank you. I'm going home. I was the only one in my group to go home. And I thank that lady so much because, baby, I could not. Listen, jail is not for me. It's not for me. So, boom, y'all. I got out. I went back to my homegirl house, right? This is where things go left again. Like, mind you, this is in a span of 3 days. 3 days, y'all. 3 days. That's it. So that night, y'all, this girl sent me a picture on Snapchat of her belly, a pregnant belly, and that's it. That's it, y'all. I said, what you sent me there for? She said, oh, he ain't tell you? He ain't tell me what, bitch? What? I'm confused. What is you talking about? She said, oh, I'm going to let him tell you. Why would you tell me that? Now, listen, I was in shock because I'm like, ain't no way I just went to jail for this man. Second of all, ain't no way a girl that sent me a picture talking about she pregnant by the man that I'm supposed to be dealing with. Like, there's no way. Like, is you serious right now? Is this my life? Like,
I just want to stop it for 1 second and say, if it's a girl that's saying she pregnant for him, and then they said they've been watching them for the last 3 months, basically him. So why haven't they been? So that means he had to been going to see her, or unless she was coming there while she was at work or something like that. But that means they should have been watching her just as well, because I mean he's been spending time with the pregnant chick as well. But let's continue.
what R. Kelly said, is this camera on me? Because I feel like I'm being pranked right now. Like, this cannot be real. So, boom, I'm laying on the phone waiting on him to call. Because if I could have called the jail, baby, that jail, I would have blown the jail phone up. Because what is she talking about? Like, I'm in the blind right now. I'm still in the blind. Like, what is going on? So I called him. He called me. I'm screaming. I'm crying. I'm like, is you serious right now? Like, I just went to jail for you. Like, and you got somebody saying that they pregnant by you? Like, for real? Like, this is what you want to do? Like, is we being serious right now? Like, ain't no way. He like, man, I don't know what that girl talking about. What you talking about? Ain't nobody told me nothing. I don't talk to that girl. I don't know that girl. I'm like, well, why would she just say this? You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to put he didn't know this girl, he didn't know what was going on. I'm like, is you serious right now? Like, for real? Like, you really gonna disrespect me like that? Cool, that's what you wanna do? Be my guest, go ahead. So yes, y'all, the girl said she was pregnant by him, yada yada yada, and we started going back and forth on the internet. We was throwing subliminals at each other, of course, and it's like I can't really do nothing to the man because he in jail, but I was cussing him out too, and I was kind of over the situation because it's like, you really making a fool out of me right now. So where I left off on the last part was the girl told me that she was pregnant by my supposed to be man. He telling me he don't know this girl. That's where we left off at, okay? So we throwing subliminals back and forth, me and the girl on the internet, you know, little childish ass shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit that really I should have never did, but I did it anyways. But yeah, so we was just doing that back and forth on the internet. She talking shit by me, I'm talking shit by her, and we just going at it. He telling me on the phone, like, I don't know why this girl keep doing this to you. I don't know, like, this shit is weird. I'm going through so much. Boy, you going through so much? Bitch, I just went to motherfucking jail for your ass. Bitch, I'm going through a lot right now, okay? I miss my grandma too. The fuck? So it get to a point where this girl posted my mugshot on a social media that I don't have. So she posted my mugshot on Twitter and somebody sent it to me. So that's when we really started going in on each other, because it's like, girl, why would you do that? Like, come on now, why would you do that? But that happened, and I'm telling him on the phone, I'm like, you got this girl doing this shit to me. He was like, what? She did what? Like, boy, you know what the fuck this bitch done did. Like, stop playing with me on this motherfucking phone. But y'all, I was just so young, and I was just so naive, like literally freshly 21. You know what I'm saying? I never went through this situation ever. Like, I never had a man who I was with for years, and everybody knew that I was with this man. Everybody knew that. So people trying to say like, oh, nobody knew that. Everybody knew that I was with this man. We lived together. Like, come on now. So he keep telling me like he don't know that if that's his baby mama or whatever. He don't know. He never had any dealings with her, whatever the case may be. So one of his court dates come up, I guess like for a hearing for, I forgot what they call it, but one of his court dates come up, and this is the time where the court dates was on the Zoom. So he had a court date on the Zoom, and I'm on the Zoom with his mama, and I think it was his dad or something like that. Y'all, why the fuck this girl is on the Zoom too? At that very moment, I got off the Zoom. I literally, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I cussed his mama out, and his mama had like, she didn't know what was going on, when really, y'all, his mama was really playing both sides. But baby, that's neither here or there. You could have never played me. Like, you were the least of my worries, you know what I'm saying? And his mama talking about, I don't know what's going on. You know what's going on. You know exactly what's going on. Like, stop trying.
Shout out to moms, man. Moms be hey, the moms going with they sons. It's weird because it's like daughters and they moms, like the relationship be weird, but moms and they sons, moms be having the son back.
Stop trying to play me. I ain't finna be playing these games going back and forth with you, for real. Like, I'm just done with this shit. Y'all can have this shit. I'm no longer in this situation. I don't want to be in this situation. I don't want to deal with this man no more. I'm leaving. Because it's just like, y'all, I know a lot of women stay with men who cheat on them, but cheating is one thing, and having a baby on your significant other is another. And it's like, that's something that I would never, ever, ever stay with a man and he done did that to me. I would never stay with a man who had a baby on me, ever. I don't even care. So as soon, I guess when the court hearing was finished, he called me like, why you hung up? Like, why you wasn't on the Zoom? I was like, you had somebody there for you. Like, what do you need me for? Like, I don't want to be in this situation no more. I'm done with it. Like, you can go do whatever you doing, talking to whoever you talking to, but me and you, like, we are finished at this very moment. And he's still like, man, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what you talking about. I don't know why she was there. I don't know what my mama and my daddy done told her. I don't know. When really, whole time, you probably motherfucking told the bitch. Like, come on now. Ain't nobody fucking stupid. So in between that day, we had our last conversation to where we never spoke again. And I told him, like, look, I'm 21 years old. I have a full life ahead of me. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and wait on you. You literally have an unalive charge. They telling you that they finna try to put you up under the jail. I'm not gonna be sitting here waiting on you. On top of that, I'm not gonna wait on somebody who had a child on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the most disrespectful thing that you could ever do to somebody. And then you're playing both sides. You know what I'm saying? So that's when he really just broke it down. He was like, look, I'm gonna tell you this. I did do this with her. I seen her a few times, and you know, one thing led to another. I told her I didn't want the baby, but I guess she having a baby anyways. Something about he paid her to get rid of the baby, or whatever the case may be. I don't know the situation, but this is just what he telling me. And honestly, I was at that moment, I'm like, I really don't even give a fuck. Like, it's too late. It's too late, because you done waited this long, and I've been asking you, like, what's up? Like, is this true? Like, and you steady, like, just trying to straggle me along, and I'm not with it, for real. So boom, we stop all contact. I stopped answering the phone for him because I don't even have time for you right now. I blocked his mama, I blocked his family members, I blocked everybody on the girl side, because it's like, I'm better than this. You know what I'm saying? As a woman, I am better than this situation, and I have so much life ahead of me that I cannot keep sitting here dealing with this shit, because this is really some bullshit right now. So yeah, blocked him, blocked everybody, stopped having any conversation with anybody in regards to him. I'm like, look, don't go through me no more. Y'all got somebody else to go through. I'm not dealing with this no more. So eventually he did end up getting a lawyer. His lawyer was $50,000. In regards to a charge like that, you do have to get a pretty good lawyer. It's going to be a pretty penny that you're going to have to take out there because of the charge that he had. But in regards to me, I did get my charges expunged off my record, so not worried about that anymore. But of last year...
Damn, so she was charged, but she got it expunged. I mean, she was found guilty, I guess, but she got it expunged, right? That's how that works. When you get something expunged, that means you were guilty of it, but then I think that's how it works. Shit, I don't know. I ain't no criminal, y'all.
He went to trial. They did subpoena me to testify against him in his trial. And anybody knows, if you get a subpoena for the court, you have to go, or you're gonna go to jail. And I definitely wasn't gonna go to jail for this man again. So kept texting the people who subpoenaed me to go to court, and they was like, we'll let you know whenever we're ready for you to come, because I don't want you sitting and waiting. So the trial lasted, they told me it was gonna last a week. So that Thursday they was like, dude, I want you to come today, but I'll let you know when. And later on that day, they text me and said that you are free from your subpoena, because he did plead guilty to 30 years. So yeah, y'all, he got 30 years in prison. The girl did have the baby. I don't know their situation. I don't talk to their man. He tried to get in contact with me ever since I stopped talking to him, but you know, me and you, we ain't got nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Before I moved up here to a different city, he did write a letter to my mama house, and I really was just like, I'm not replying to you. I'm not doing none of that, because I just gotta let you go. Like, that's the best thing that I have to do. Like, you really ruined my life. He put me in a position to where I was humiliated on the internet. You let people play with me. You know what I'm saying? You had a child on me, you know, and you lied about all the shit that you lied about. So me and you, we don't have anything to talk about, you know, and we can just leave it at that. Like, you know, you did what you did. It is what it is. Like, we can't go back in time. So yeah, y'all, that is my trauma that I went through.
Shout out to her, man. She got up out of there. She got up out of there like she